Hello, all you awesome people out there. Welcome and welcome back. I'm Geek Viz Hoove as always, and we have here a brand new episode of News Drop going over the movie news from the last 2 weeks in the world of film. Um, yeah, it's been a minute. We back yet again. I hope everybody is enjoying their Memorial Day weekend, as today is May 25th. Happy Memorial Day. Shout out to all of the veterans out there, all that good stuff. So on this blessed 3-day weekend, I hope everybody's enjoying it. Everybody getting out, getting some sun, getting some nice grilling going out there. Luckily, your boy was able to get out and not, you know, I a little disappointed that I work Tuesday through Saturdays now instead for the usual Monday through Friday. But then there's days like this that makes me a little happy that I that I do indeed have Mondays off, so I'm not working during one of the busiest holidays of the season. But hey, I'm not gonna complain about it. But anyway, yes, brand new episode of News Drop. We got to talk about some movie news here today, so let's go on and get over what we're going to be talking about today in this episode then, shall we? As usual, we got to talk about the box office reports from the previous weekend. The Hello Kitty movie has found its directors. Yes, you heard that correctly. The Hello Kitty movie. We got an update on Sonic 4. We know the newest movie is coming from both director Judd Apatow and actor Jonathan Majors. And it's a very shocking and surprising actor has come on to the Rambo prequel. We got news on a new animated adaptation, two of them actually. And then we got our list of winners from the Cannes Film Festival. So that's everything we're going to be talking about here today. Like I mentioned, I think in the last episode, movie news is really starting to slow down quite a bit, mostly due to the fact that, as I said, award season is drying up, and we're entering the summer box office. So we're entering the most busy time for movies to come out, as we are on the precipice of that. So movie news is kind of slowing down as sort of the basically, I guess you could say, as kind of basically the next life cycle of the year of movies is about to start up now. So, a little slow, but hey, we got some shit going here. So, I don't think I have anything too much to talk about, so let's just go ahead and drop right into the news then, shall we, as we transition over. Alright, box office results. Mandalorian and Grogu lists off with 102 million over the holiday. Obsession scores 28 million in the huge second weekend. For the first time in nearly 7 years, Star Wars fans had a reason to go to the movies. And plenty of them showed up. The Mandalorian and Grogu collected 82 million in its opening weekend, and an estimated 102 through Monday. Ticket sales are aligned with expectations, though box office analysts are mixed on the results. On one hand, it's significant for any film to debut above 100 million in the post-pandemic times. On the other, Star Wars is one of Hollywood's most preeminent film properties, so there's an expectation of a certain level of box office. And this start is the worst for Star Wars since they bought the franchise in 2012. Prior to this weekend, the unfortunate distinction belonged to 2018. Yeah, I was gonna say, I know that's been a while, been the worst opening Star Wars movie. Solo, the Star Wars series, opened with 84 million over the weekend and 103 million through Memorial Day holiday. So it also released in the same time period too. Solo, however, was plagued by other issues, including lackluster reviews, a tepid word of mouth, none of which helped in terms of box office longevity. It became the first Star Wars movie ever to lose money in its theatrical run, tapping out with 392 million globally against a massive budget of nearly 300 million. Mando and Grogu carries a leaner 165 million price tag, and perhaps more importantly, has the benefit of positive audience score, so that's good. A truer test of commercial viability will be the film's second weekend in theaters. That'll indicate whether the Mando and Grogu is just appealing to fans of the franchise, or if the movie can become a breakout among family crowds. Opening weekend ticket buyers were 63% male, while 75% were above the age of 25. Favreau directed the film, which earned a A- grade on CineScore exit polls. For comparison, 2019's Rise of Skywalker carried a B+. The story takes place after the third season of the show and revolves around Pedro Pascal's Din Djarin and his adorable green sidekick as they navigate a galaxy that's recovering from the fall of the evil empire. At the international box office, The Mandalorian and Grogu earned $64 million for a global start of $145 over the 3-day weekend and $165 million over the 4-day frame. For all its originality and fame, Star Wars has never been especially strong overseas. Notes David A. Gross, who publishes the box office newsletter Franchise Read. Mando Grogu was the first Star Wars movie since Rise of Skywalker, which earned $1 billion globally, while concluding the 9-chapter Skywalker saga. As Lucasfilms failed for years to launch a new film, the company turns its attention to the small screen with Disney Plus shows on the Mandoverse like Book of Boba Fett and Ahsoka, as well as Andor and Skeleton Crew. There won't be as long as a wait to return to the galaxy far, far away as Starfighter, an original adventure directed by Sean Levy and starring Ryan Gosling, debuts next Memorial Day. So Memorial Day really seems to be the Star Wars window here, I'm noticing. Studio insiders believe the tentpole could serve as a fresh restart of the franchise. For Star Wars not to be hurt in any obvious way by its long detour into streaming is good news for the franchise. Now, I will say, they are right. I do think that second weekend is going to be pretty big because I think everybody who was actually excited about this movie and was running to go see it has probably already seen it. Then you have people like me, where it's like, I enjoyed the show. I did. The first 2 seasons were really good, but that third season really felt like a lot of the show really seemed to cool down on that third season. And I don't think it was as hot as it was when it first came out and it first started and it first really injected excitement into the Star Wars universe for the first time. Like I said, since fucking the Skywalker movie, that last one. When did this first start? Let's go about like 2020, 2021 or something is when it first started. Actually started at the end of 2019. So it actually was right. It actually came out right as Rise of Skywalker kind of dropped out. By the way, Rise of Skywalker was the most. It actually dropped before it. So that dropped in November, and then this one came out in December. So it actually came out before it. Which still makes sense because it does mean it was following up the one that came before this one. The one that really kind of pissed everybody off. Whatever the one before this one was called. So when you had the negative reception to the middle one, Last Jedi, right? That's what it was called. We have the negative reception to The Last Jedi, and then Mandalorian and Grogu comes out, and it's actually pretty good. And I think it's even accented how good it is even more when The Rise of Skywalker drops the next month. The most fucking contractually obligated film I've ever seen in my life. It's like, man, we just gotta do it. It's the third one. We just kind of gotta do it at this point. And then they tried to fucking quick fix and walk back some of the bullshit they did in the last movie. It just wasn't good. Which I think made Mandalorian and Grogu stand out even more because of how rough the movies had gotten at that point. But again, like I said, by the third season, I feel like it really kind of cooled off. That Star Wars TV stuff really started to grow a little bit more, as it said here. You had the Book of Boba Fett, you had Ahsoka, Andor, which really turned into the critical darling of the Star Wars TV universe. You had the one that nobody liked, the Acolyte thing, came out. So they started off well with the Mandalorian, but then of course in typically Disney fashion, they just kind of milked it to death, and you started to get some more losses than hits there as well. So in a long-winded way, it just goes to say that I personally am not. I'm not going to go see The Mandalorian and Grogu in theaters. again, they one I feel like for one thing, the movie, from what I've seen in the trailers, there's nothing in the movie that really seems to make it so much different than it is in the show. It seems like it's just the show. They just took the whole fourth season idea they probably had and then just made it all, they just fucking made it all into one feature instead of, 8 episodes or however fucking much they do. Also, there was never like a big emphasis on what the plot was gonna be in any of the trailers. It was just like a bunch of just action scenes, which also has me a little worried. But yeah, I mean, shit, I'll just wait for the shit to come to Disney. Just wait for it to come to streaming, and I'll just watch it then. So yeah. Although this wasn't a Memorial Day weekend for the record books, last year's holiday was massive with Lilo and Stitch and Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. The nation's movie theaters were bustling with the huge assists from holdovers like Obsession and Michael. This 4-day weekend delivered $221 million across all films, which isn't too far off from pre-pandemic years, including 2019, which was made $222 as well, and that was led by the Aladdin remake. 2018 was $225 million, anchored by Solo. How are you gonna talk about it as the lowest ranking Star Wars movie, but then say it was the anchor of the 2018? 2017 was $182 million. That had Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man Tell No Tales. I like how each movie, I like how each year they drop. It's like, oh yeah, this is like how it was pre-pandemic, and like every movie is like legitimately like a fucking mid-ass movie. Post-COVID totals of Memorial Day weekend have been mixed. 2022 was $224 million. Top Gun Maverick led the way. 23 bought in $204 million. That was The Little Mermaid. And then 2024 fell to $132 million as Furiosa misfired. Which, by the way, super fucking underrated movie. Furiosa was really good. I don't know. I don't know why the movie just didn't work out in the end, but Furiosa was fucking dope. Elsewhere in the box office, Focus Features horror hit Obsession enjoyed another stellar turnout. After its huge $16 million debut, the R-rated movie has earned $22 million in its second weekend and an estimated $28.2 million through Monday holiday. It made more in its second weekend than it made in its first. Those ticket sales represent a remarkably 30% increase over its opening weekend. It's super fucking rare. Just literally saying it right here. I was just going to say, it's super fucking rare for a movie to have an increase from its first to its second movie. Virtually unprecedented uptick for a film that's already in wide release. So far, Obsession has generated $58.5 million in North America and $74 million worldwide. YouTube breakout Curry Barker directed the well-received and positively received Obsession, which follows a hopeless romantic who makes a twisted Faustian bargain to win his crush's heart. We've been watching, I think we've watched every trailer on the channel leading up to the release of the movie. It does look really good. I do actually want to see that movie. Two newcomers, Paramount's gruesome thriller Passenger and Neon's crime comedy I Love Boosters. I want to see that too. Failed to crack the top. Failed to crack the top 5. Oh, that sucks. I don't know what Passenger is. What is this? Okay, they're gonna talk about it. Passenger opened at number 6 with $8.7 million over the weekend and an estimated $10 million through Monday. The R-rated film added $4.8 million overseas for a global start of $13.5 million. Passenger, which follows a young couple who is relentlessly stalked by a demonic entity, has mixed reviews, 42% on Rotten Tomatoes, and a B- cinema score. It cost $15 million to produce. I Love Boosters debuted in 8th place with $3.8 million over the weekend and an estimated $4 million through Monday. Boots Riley directed the film about professional shoplifters who target a cutthroat fashion moguls. Critics dug Boosters, which holds a 92% on Rotten Tomatoes, while audiences were mixed, giving it B grade on Cinema Score. It carries a $20 million production budget. That sucks, because I was actually very excited for this. I like Boots Riley. I love Sorry to Bother You. I enjoyed I'm a Virgo. I watched a couple episodes of that. I didn't enjoy that one. But this looks good. They're playing it right. It's a theater like 2 blocks from my house. They're playing it there. I'm going to go see it at some point. Third place went to Michael, which has demonstrated exceptionally. I can't fucking talk today. Which has demonstrated exceptionally exceptional performance. It 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 which demonstrated exceptional staying power since April. Lionsgate Michael Jackson biopic brought in $20 million over the weekend and an estimated $25.7 through Monday, a huge tally for a film in its fifth weekend release so far. Michael has earned $319 million in North America and a staggering $788 million globally. It should soon outpace Bohemian Rhapsody's $911 million as the highest-grossing musical biopic of all time. Hey, we shouldn't be surprised Michael got legs. we seen the nigga dance. We should know Michael Jackson got legs. We should know this. But yeah, this movie is just doing exceptionally well, and apparently people just keep going back to see it. It's crazy. Disney's Devil Wears Prada 2 dropped to fourth place with $12.6 million over the weekend and a projected $16.5 million through Monday. After 4 weekends on the big screen, the nostalgic sequel has generated a huge $197 million domestic, 604 globally. Jesus, I just got the tongue twister shit today, man. But hey, millennial nostalgia, it's big right now. Speaking of millennial nostalgia, go watch my video on the Digimon Adventure anime. Probably one of my favorite videos I've done so far. Not to toot my own horn, you know, I ain't saying that much, but I'm just saying I think he's pretty solid. So if you're interested in that, go check that out. All right, next, the Sheep Detectives remain in the top 5 with 8.9 million over the weekend, a decline of just 6% from the prior frame, and a projected 12.3 million through Monday. The crowd-pleasing mystery starring Hugh Jackman alongside some talking sheep has grossed 46.9 million in North America and 82 million globally. Amazon spent a hefty 75 million to produce the film and has to split ticket sales with theater owners. I'm just wondering, like, why did these two struggle? If I had to guess off the top of my head, I'm guessing Passengers, it being a neon crime comedy. Oh, wait, no, this isn't it. A thriller is having to compete with Obsession, which, just from the shit I've done and I've seen, probably Obsession was probably advertised a lot better because I haven't even heard of this. Like I mentioned, we've watched every Obsession trailer on this channel, and that was something I didn't know until I watched the damn trailers. And I have not seen anything from a movie called Passengers, anything. So maybe it's just the fact that it's having to compete with that, especially over a Memorial Day weekend, which I feel is definitely more of a family-oriented sort of weekend, and that's why I think a lot of other movies are really working. Michael, The Devil Wears Prada, fucking Sheep Detectives still in the top 5. I think those are working because after this weekend, which is a Memorial Day weekend, that 3 days off, I think it's more of like a family-oriented kind of thing. The people, everybody's off, go see a movie, So that's probably why I worked. Probably also why I Love Boosters didn't make it in there. That's it's definitely more niche than most movies on this list. So that's probably why. But yeah, and then like I said, Mando and Grogu, that's a big one. Obsession is definitely not a family-friendly movie, but maybe it's banking in on the. Maybe it's just the fact that this movie has been so successful, cashing in on the what do you call it? What they call it? The when you release the same time as another big movie, counterculture, is that what they call it? I forget what it's fucking called. But it's basically this is Obsession is meant to sort of cash in on the audience who aren't going to go see things like The Mandalorian or Devil Wears Prada or Sheep Detectives. While those are more family movies, this is more of like it's an R-rated horror. So it's targeting more maybe adult couples. You know what I mean? don't have kids, but they're couples, and they're going to see a movie, but they ain't really going to go see, Mando or Grogu. They're going to go see this. So based on the fact that this is doing so well, it's eating into that, sort of counter programming that I Love Boosters or Passengers would have done. So maybe that's why they didn't work out. But it's a shame. Like I said, I was really excited for that I Love Boosters movie. Memorial Day is the official launch to summer at the movies, and Hollywood is encouraged by the momentum heading into the season. That's important because the 4-month period is typically the most profitable stretch, accounting for $4 billion or around 40% of the annual box office. The broad lineup includes something for every demographic segment, and audiences are enjoying themselves. I mean, yeah, you got Spider-Man dropping in a couple months. What's dropping in June? Let's see, Scary Movie, Minions and Monsters. That could I don't know what Despicable Me shit always does pretty damn well. Toy Story 5, that could be a hit. Supergirl might do a bunch of at the box office. I don't know about Masters of the Universe. I feel like that could go either way. I think Masters of the Universe might be more of a middle of the road success. Disclosure Day, again, I don't know. Have we reached an age where just Steven Spielberg's name on it does not guarantee a hit anymore? I don't know if Gen Z is fucking Gen Z and Gen X. I don't know if they checking for a fucking Spielberg flick nowadays. What is this? Rogue Trooper. I don't know what the fuck that is. So I got a little bit. Does Jackass drop in the fucking? I don't think that drops this. They just started doing that. They just announced that. That shit ain't dropping this month. So I mean, yeah, I can see it. And then, like I said, whatchamacallit drops next month. The month after that, Spider-Man comes out. That's gonna do fucking numbers. So yeah, it could be a pretty good summer box office. But next up, new lines at Warner Brothers Pictures animated. So, hold on. What the fuck these ads doing here? Hold on, give me a minute here. All right, we are back for our second news story. New lines in Warner Brothers Pictures animation set directors for the new Hello Kitty movie. Yes, the Hello Kitty movie. Sanrio's Hello Kitty feature film from New Lines and Warner's has tapped directors David Derrick Jr. and John Oshima to helm. Both Flynn is producing, and the project has recently added Ramsey Naito joining as well. Shelby Thomas is overseeing for Flynn Pictures Co. The film will be distributed globally by WB on July 21st, 2028. And marks Hello Kitty's Hollywood theatrical debut. Following Hello Kitty and her friends on a cinematic adventure designed to delight audiences of all ages. So this is going to be animated. Okay? Because when I first seen this, I thought maybe we're going like the route of like Barbie, something like that. But it seems like it's going all animated. Introduced in 1974, Hello Kitty is one of the most recognized and beloved characters in the world, appearing on approximately 50,000 types of merch. Okay, yeah, we don't care about that. The current script is being penned by Jeff Chan, with previous drafts by Dana Fox, Katie Dippold, Adam, I don't know, and Jenny Jaff, and Lindsay Beer, and there's a lot of fucking writers. So I'm already kind of worried. Both directors previously entered overall deals with WB Pictures Animations under Bill, that guy. Derek worked on the smash hit Moana 2 for Disney, while Oshima was best known for his work on Ultraman Rising. Moana 2, Ultraman. This is a weird thing. Yeah, I have no idea what to think about this movie. My immediate reaction is to say, why the fuck are we doing a Hello Kitty movie? And I don't know, it's kind of weird. I don't think we need one. But then I remember I said the same thing about the Lego movie, and I said the same thing about the Barbie movie. And I ended up actually very much enjoying both of those movies, honestly. So I can't say it here, so I'll just say overall, hey, I don't know. It depends on what direction they take with it, because the whole reason both of those movies to me worked is because they took them in a whole different direction that I couldn't even fucking envision that they would take them. And both of them had a very kind of like meta commentary to them too. that also made it a lot better, which you know I'm a sucker for. So I guess we'll find out. We'll see when the first trailer drops how the Hello Kitty movie is looking. Next up, the Comeback King cast adds Leanne Morgan, Kumail Nanjiani, Chris Fleming, and more. Judd Apatow has brought a murderous row of comedians around Glenn Powell for his new Universal Pictures comedy, The Comeback King. The call sheet includes Leanne, I'm pretty sure I'm saying this right, Leanne Morgan, Kumail Nanjiani, and Atsuko I'm a weeb, I should know how to say this. Okatsuka, who recently released the lauded Hulu specials Night Thoughts and Father. Vanessa Bayer, a SNL alum, Tig Notaro, Chris Fleming, Mike Birbiglia, and Nashville personality Big Fella. Character details are under wraps, and we still know little about the plot of the film other than it revolves around a country western star in freefall, played by Powell, who wrote the script with Apatow. Other previously announced cast members includes Krista Milani, Madeline Klein, Staros Hawkins, and Lee Jin Hao. Apatow is producing through his Apatow Pictures, long-standing overall deal with the studio, where he's made films including The 40-Year-Old Virgin, Knocked Up, Funny People, This Is 40, Trainwreck, and The King of Staten Island. Powell and Dan Cohen were produced through Brainstorm. Okay, there's producer talk and more producer talk. Okay, cool. So, a big old cast of a lot of comedians in this movie. We'll have to see. We'll make sure we keep an eye out for whenever a trailer drops, and we will check it out. You know me, I like Kumail Nanjiani. I'm an SNL fiend, Vanessa Bayer fan. Everybody else, I don't take the Taro, of course. Everybody else, fairly unfamiliar with. I think I've seen a ad for her comedy special somewhere. But so there you go. The Comeback King, as it is called. Country star. So I guess it's a country star in free fall, and then he attempts to make a big comeback as a country star. So there you go. All right, next up, the Sonic the Hedgehog 4 movie officially wraps filming. The fourth Sonic the Hedgehog movie has reached another milestone in production cycle this week. Director Jeff Fowler has revealed filming has now officially wrapped, with Sonic and the rest of his crew scheduled to return to theaters on March 19th of 2027. We're just a little under a year now at this point. To celebrate this special moment, Fowler shared a message and teaser of what's to come. Quote, "That's a wrap on Sonic Movie 4. On behalf of this amazing cast and crew, we have filmed the best Sonic movie yet and cannot wait to share." And here's the picture he shared with a little metal Sonic in the background, who we did see at the end, the little tag, the little end teaser on Sonic 3. So there you go. I think this guy directed all three of the previous ones too. As you can see, it's a picture of Jeff and his new pal Metal Sonic. Metal Sonic was teased at the end of the third movie alongside the reveal of Amy Rose. As previously reported, Amy will be played by Kristen Bell. Multiple cast members will be returning. This includes Jim Carrey as Dr. Eggman, Ben Schwartz, the voice of Sonic, Idris Elba as Knuckles, Colleen O'Shaughnessy as Tails, and Keanu Reeves as Shadow. A lot of the voice cast is officially coming back, but not a lot of the no James Marsden and Tika Sumter. Right? I got her name right, didn't I? Yeah, that's her, so no James, I was gonna say James Harden. I might have said James Harden the first time. No James Marsden and no Tika Sumter confirmed as it yet. That's interesting. I mean, I wouldn't mind it if they go more into like just focusing on the Sonic characters and a little bit more animated stuff. So yeah, that's cool. So yeah, you gotta go Sonic 4. The best one yet, as Jeff Fowler declares. Alright, get the hell out of here. Jonathan Majors set dinner at Nick's at Cane's. Jonathan Majors is set to star in Mark Brown's political thriller Dinner at Nick's. The pick, which the barbershop film franchise creator wrote and will direct, unfolds over the course of a single dinner in the weeks following the 2024 presidential election. Who won the 2024? Oh yeah, that's right. Think like fuck. God damn it, it really has. It ain't been that long, has it? After the shocking result of the 2024 election, seven friends split between black Democrats and black Republicans gathered for dinner to debate American politics, striving to find common ground over food, drinks, and laughter. What begins as an intimate gathering quickly turns into a pressure cooker of political, cultural, and generational tensions as civil discourse gives way to fiery debate. Old friendships are tested when discussions about race, gender, and political stance expose raw nerves and deep divisions. By the final course, the real question is no longer who is right or wrong, but rather can common ground still be found as a group as the group ultimately face life and death decisions and spiral towards political violence. So it's basically just a movie about your typical Twitter conversation. About your typical fucking Twitter conversation about politics. Gotcha. Quote, I'm truly excited to be working with an actor as gifted as Jonathan. The scope of depth and I don't get why I'm still getting these fucking ads, bruh. I literally have 2 ad blockers on and they still popping up. This shit crazy. Yeah, it's on. It's on. I don't know what the fuck. I'm truly excited. Okay, yeah, work the scope, depth, and raw intensity he brings to every performance will no doubt leave the audience completely captivated, as he has left me several times during rehearsal. Dinner and Nick's came about as a result of hearing and often participating in several conversations with family and close friends following the elections, as so many people were trying to process how they felt. Those conversations prove that politics is more than skin deep, and African Americans differ in politics as they differ in shades of brown. Can I just say right off bat, I'm worried. I'm worried that they gonna make this shit way too fucking soft. Like, yeah, in the end, they both find common ground, and they understand that the sides have both their good sides and have their negative sides, and they all decide that they agree to disagree, and they all move on. I'm like, what the and like if they do that shit, I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Are you fucking serious? Like, no, nigga. Nigga, no. I don't, as a black man, cannot think about how you could be on that fucking side. Like, if you're a Republican, I mean, sure, whatever. But like for this party and that motherfucker specifically, hey, if you champion it for that nigga, that's cool. That's cool behavior right there. Mark Brown has a unique voice that challenges and pushes the conversation on politics and race. He has written a very honest and daring script. This is a very timely film that needs to be told, especially now in the new reality we find ourselves in. Then you also gotta worry if it's gonna be too preachy, if they're gonna actually represent both sides accurately and honestly as well too. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie, dude. That shit don't see me. Especially because, like, again, I made the joke about that's a typical Twitter conversation, but there's a truth into that. I don't need to see a fucking feature film about that shit. We're surrounded by this shit every fucking day. Damn it. Every week this nigga says or does something and you see the fucking conversations all the fucking time. Especially if you into more shit outside of politics. It's not even just politics you see this shit in. You see this shit in everything. In movies, in gaming, in fucking sports. I don't need to have a fucking... It's like somebody makes a fucking movie about a fucking... He said it was barbershop, right? It's like motherfucker making a barbershop movie and the entire plot of the movie is having the old heads argue for Jordan and having the young niggas arguing for LeBron as the best player in the world. I don't need to see a fucking movie about that shit. I could just go to the fucking barbershop and see this shit my damn self. I can just post that shit on Twitter and just see this shit my damn self. That's what I'm saying. I joke about it, but it's true. I don't need to see a movie about this shit because I'm surrounded by this shit already. How are we making a movie about it? During early conversations about bringing dinner and Nixon to the screen, Brown frequently returned to the quote by Amiri Baraka. Quote, the artist's role is to raise the consciousness of the people to make them understand life, the world, and themselves more completely. Dinner Nix follows Major's booking on the Kyle Rankin directed Daily Wire action film. Oh yeah, that's fucking shit. Majors and co-star JC Kilconoy? I don't know. They fell out the window. The Emmy-nominated actor is also set to star in the supernatural film thriller Merciless from Martin Villanueva. In the midst of the success of Creed 3, Magazine Dreams, and Ant-Man and the Wasp, we know. Alright, so there you go. So that's Major's next film. I don't know. This combined with the fucking, that Daily Wire movie. What the fuck is that shit? I talked about it last time. What the fuck were they making? I forget. They said they were copying something, but they're making it less woke. So I'm like, now he's doing this shit. It's like, I don't know. Major, he's making some, I think he's making some questionable choices here in his attempt to come back from, you know, from the trial and shit, but whatever. But hey, speaking of questionable decisions for a comeback, James Franco joins John Rambo prequel movie with Noah Centineo. I'm gonna just say it right before we get into it. If y'all don't know, James Franco has been outcast and ostracized in Hollywood for quite a few years now. During it was probably during like the Me Too movement. He did have some allegations of some sexual misconduct, but I believe some of his students from his little acting school. So yeah, he was basically kind of blacklisted from beyond that. But I think, for me at least, I think it's the first time I've seen him publicly announced in something beforehand since all that shit went down. So there you go. The actor currently at the Cannes Film Festival has a small role in the film, Variety understands, joining Noah Centineo as Rambo and the recently announced David Harbour as Rambo's commanding officer, Major Troutman. I missed that one too. Directed by Jamil Hari, who did Sisu. John Rambo is it's the origin story of Rambo. It's wrap production in Thailand. Also appearing in the film are Yao from City. That must be the guy, the Asian guy. Bitch. Yeah, it is. Okay. Jason Tobin, 1000 Wells, Quincy Isaiah, hey, oh shit, Jefferson White, and Tammy Thepathimathong. I don't know. News of Franco joining the film comes just as the actor has been spotted out and about around Cannes, seen as the opening ceremony with longtime girlfriend Isabel Paxad, and later in the week at the dinner and party for a club kid. During the gala dinner and opening night, Franco spoke to Deadline and hinted that he recently wrapped a role in an unnamed big studio movie, his first blockbuster in close to a decade. He added that the film won't be ready for this summer, but my guess it will be at the end of this year or spring or summer 2027. Franco also said he has been focused on living a, quote, positive life following sexual misconduct scandal that erupted over allegations of abusive power and inappropriate behavior towards aspiring actresses at his now defunct acting school. That's all I just said. Franco denied the allegations, but acknowledged that the accusers had raised important issues. And then just more production talk, all the bullshit. So yeah, there you go. Like I say, it is a small role. It seemed like he didn't spend too much time on it, but it's a very small role, but he is in it. So there you go. His first big blockbuster in a decade. So hey, there you go. Next up, Quinta Brunson set to play Betty Boop in a new movie. Quinta Brunson announced she will be bringing Betty Boop to life in an upcoming film about the caricature and its creator Max Fleischer. Quinta Brunson is stepping into one very iconic red dress. The Abbott Elementary creator confirms she will develop and star in an upcoming film about the iconic cartoon character Betty Boop. Alongside, let me say this before I even get further into this. You already know this is about to piss that certain sect of the internet off. Now all of a sudden, everybody's finna give a damn about Betty Boop. When niggas ain't give two shits about Betty Boop for about 20, 30 years or something. Most motherfuckers probably complained about it. Didn't even know who Betty Boop was until this fucking shit came out. Until the first person complained at the fact that Betty Boop was finna be played by a black woman, niggas didn't even know who she was. They probably had the Google search, and they was like, oh, okay, I see it now. I'm finna complain too. Like, when was the last time Betty Boop was in the fucking pop cultural zeitgeist? I can't even tell you. Fucking who filmed Roger Rabbit? When that the last damn time? That was the last damn time anybody ever gave a damn about Betty Boop. That's like what, the 90s, the 80s? Like, man, goddamn. I already know it's coming. If it ain't started already, I know it's coming. Alongside with sharing Variety's post about the project on our Instagram on May 21st, Quinta captioned the announcement, "Excited to bring this story to life." The 36-year-old's company, Fifth Chance Productions, partnered with Betty Boop creator Max Fleischer's grandson, Mark Fleischer, in the family's Fleischer Studios movie. Variety shared with the current development. Oh, and also to make things worse, they're working with the fucking estate too. So they greenlit the shit. They said it was okay. But motherfuckers still gonna complain about it. You already know. Actually, what the film is about, it will follow the evolution of Betty Boop from Max's perspective, detailing his relationship with the jazz age caricature, was debuted in 1930, and his navigation of the mounting pressures of creating a successful animated icon. And, again, literally reading this fucking tagline, the movie is going to be more focused on Max, the actual creator, and less on Betty Boop. So again, nobody's giving a fuck about Betty Boop in I don't know how long. The estate, the son, the grandson, and the estate of the actual creator have okayed and greenlight this, and they're working with the people here, and it's going to be told from his perspective. He is going to be our main character, and niggas are still going to be mad that black woman plays a white character, apparently. Just can't win. Betty Boop is one of our nation's most beloved cartoon characters, yet somehow still remains pleasantly niche. Exactly! Quinta, who was working alongside Fifth Chance's head of creative affirms Aaron. Okay. Quote, "She has a quiet but undeniable impact on culture for nearly a century." I'm finna make another example. If there's, I don't know how many people, I'm pretty sure there probably is. If there's anybody out there who's who's apparently now finna be these hardcore Betty Boop fans who've loved the character for fucking years and decades and shit, you should be excited that this line was said. She is one of the most recognizable cartoon characters probably in the US. But yes, she has remained a niche for years. That's why I just said no. Betty Boop has not been in the pop culture zeitgeist in I don't know how fucking long. And now they're literally just trying to shine a spotlight on this character who you apparently fucking love so much. They're just trying to give her a fucking spotlight. A spotlight that if you're the fan you apparently claim you're gonna be, should take solace in the fact that, you know what? I just appreciate the fact that they're just doing this in the first place. But of course, again, it's not gonna fucking happen. Black woman. That's all they gonna say. Apparently, none of that shit's gonna fucking matter. Cause black woman. Quote, "After Aaron and I met with Mark and I learned more about his grandfather's creation of Betty, I realized that there was a much deeper story to tell. One that could be explored in a way that feels refreshing, subversive, and timeless, much like Betty herself. For Mark's part, he was intrigued by the Emmy winner's unique concept for the film. Quote, "I was breathtaking," he told the outlandish statement. "Quinta so embodies Betty's love of life, intelligence, humor, sassiness, and compassion that the relationship between her as Betty and Max burst into life at its mere mention." The news comes after 2 months after Abbott Elementary, which Quinta Brunson stars as Janine Teague, was renewed for a 6th season. And although the actress is grateful to see her award-winning series continue to thrive, she is also interested in exploring more projects. Quote, right now I'm receiving scripts and waiting for the moment that feels like, oh man, this is exactly what I've been looking for, the immigrator told Bustle in June 2025. Bushes. Abbott has been so successful, and I want to see that success get other people's projects off the ground. I'm always interested in playing against my type. I think that's any actor's dream. Fans wait to see Quinta as Betty Boop. Keep ready for more movies to look out for. So there you go. We got a Betty Boop movie. Quinta Brunson is set to help produce and star. Again, they're working with the estate. They're working closely with Mark Fleischer, who is the creator's grandson, and they're working with the family studio, so they're working with his estate as well. Given this character, who's been pleasantly niche, but is very iconic, a spotlight that they feel they deserve. You think it's gonna win people over to actually give this movie a chance, or is this a black woman? Black woman playing white fucking jazz caricature character from the fucking 30s, like they would have been white in the first place. All I got to say. Moving on. Speaking of movie adaptations for animated characters, a Rick and Morty movie is happening, and producers tease what fans can expect. Rick and Morty fans rejoice. In addition to the remaining 87 years of Rick and Morty left, it seems Rick and Morty 100 years. Seems like we're getting a feature film at some point in the future. At least that's what showrunner, executive producer Scott Marder, and co-creator and executive producer Dan Harmon told Film's own Ethan Anderton during an interview for season 9. That begins on May 24th on Adult Swim. This should actually air last night. As reports surfaced via Deadline that Jacob Hare would be directing a movie, we asked Harmon and Marder if they could confirm the news. Hare might be familiar to Rick and Morty fans, as he's directed several episodes of the animated series, including the beloved The Vat of Acid episode. That actually was a good episode. Quote, we wouldn't want anyone but Jacob Hare in that seat, so that's easy to confirm, Harmon said, before joking a bit about whether the movie will even happen. Quote, I mean, is it up to us? I don't know. Who owns us? We'll find out tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, Jacob is the guy for the job, and the rest will be conjecture. It's just like philosophy. It's just like philosophically, and therefore this will probably happen. Quote, we can confirm that it's real, added Marder. This is not the first time a Rick and Morty movie has been discussed. Previously, there were plans for a movie in the vein of the South Park movie before the idea was scrapped. At the time, the dual SAG-AFTRA and WGA strikes put the idea on indefinite hold, but it seems a Rick and Morty movie is back on track. Whether this will be a super episode like the original plan or something new remains to be seen. The plot details are non-existent. We did get some idea about how connected the movie and the show will be. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking it'll probably just be like a super episode, like it'll air on Adult Swim, but it'll have, it'll be more of a lengthier episode, more of a short, not a short, but it might be like an hour and a half, something. But it'll come on Adult Swim as opposed to like a theatrical release. It'll probably be a standalone, accessible space epic. Rick and Morty has an unusual relationship with continuity. Dan Harmon himself having a unique and galaxy brain take on canon. Is that like the Infinity Train shit? I'll look at that in a long time. So it shouldn't be a surprise that Harmon doesn't want the Rick and Morty movie to be bogged down by canon, as he calls it. Quote, I would be going for more of an Indiana Jones. If you look at Indiana Jones, it's technically it's a fake sequel to it. Harmon said, it's an adaptation of a TV show that never existed. To listen to George Lucas and Steven Spielberg talk about it, they started from the idea that Indiana Jones already existed as a franchise. What? This is all new shit to me. Wait, what? If you look at Indiana Jones, it's technically it's a fake sequel to it. It's an adaptation of a TV show that never existed. They started the idea that Indiana Jones already existed as a franchise. So if I were making these kind of decisions, I'll be like, we need to go for something like that. The critic continued. We want to reward people for being into the universe, and yet shockingly, we would want to have it be an incredible standalone, like totally accessible space epic. The Harmon did also joke, but what am I doing? I'm not working on anything like that. I got other projects I need to be focused on. Honestly, this sounds like the best way to approach any kind of extension of the Rick and Morty franchise. The creative freedom Adult Swim gives the show is already its biggest asset. So to restrict that by forcing the story to be connected to the TV show or to be set up in some tie-in episode will take away from what makes Rick and Morty special. Instead, a supersized episode that couldn't be done on TV but doesn't require much homework to enjoy is the best path forward. This is how the TV show itself functions after all, with even the big lore-heavy episodes working regardless of your familiarity with the prior episodes. So yeah, I mean, it seems like they do have ideas. It seems like they're planning for it. How far along is it? We don't know. So we'll have to wait and see if this actually does happen. But it seems like they do want it to happen. They got ideas and plans. So and again, Adult Swim does give them a lot of freedom. Yeah, this is pretty much like Adult Swim's flagship show right now. So I wouldn't be surprised if they do. They did it for the other one. Aqua Teen Hunger Force had a movie. Obviously, Hunger Force had like 2 movies, I think. I think so. I might be wrong, but I think they did. But yeah. All right, and for our final story, we have our full Canes 2026 winners. Fury wins Palm. Now, at first I was like, oh, another award winner. Yeah, cool, let's check it out. But then I looked at this and I was like, oh, wait, I think this is a lot of fucking French and foreign stuff. So it's probably gonna be a lot of fucking movies we don't know and I've never even fucking heard of. So we'll probably just go through this one pretty fucking quickly. Christine Muguni's drama Ford, starring Sebastian Stan and Renate Renissev, has won the Palme d'Or at the 79th Cannes Film Festival. The Romanian director, who previously scooped the festival's prize with 4 months, 3 weeks, and 2 days, is the 10th director to win the coveted award twice. Stan and Renissev star as a mixed Romanian and Norwegian couple who moved to the Ford village where the wife was born with their children. Their planned new life does not go as planned when they come up against a couple with a very different outlook on life. But we know Sebastian Stan. We know Renee. I know her. She was the lead chick in Sentimental Value. Deadline's review praised the picture as a fiercely intelligent and gripping movie that finds its power in providing no easy answer. In the other awards, Russian director Andrei Z's Minotaur scooped the grand prize. He used the acceptance speech to call on Russian President Vladimir Putin to stop the butchery. Directorial duo Javier Calvo and Javier Ambrosi and Powell P jointly took the Best Director prize for La Boba Negra and Fatherland, respectively. German director Valeska there's a lot of names I'm not even going to try to pronounce. Bulgaria said drama The Dreamed Adventure won the jury prize. Virgin and Tao jointly scooped the Best Actress award for their performance in All of a Sudden, while Emmanuel and Valentine, stars of the Lucas DeHost World War I drama Coward, shared the Best Actor award. Best Screenplay was coached by Emmanuel Mary for A Man of His Time, exploring questions of resistance and collaboration in France in the early days of World War II. The first feature film prize of the night, Rwandan director Marie Clementine Dezajabo made history by winning the Camera d'Or for Best First Film for Ben Amani. The film, which is the first Rwandan film to screen at the festival, explores the complexities of justice and reconciliation in Rwanda close to 20 years after the 1994 genocide against the Tutsi through the experience of a survivor. I was just gonna say, man, I ain't heard anything about a Rwanda movie since Hotel Rwanda, which is based off of this exact thing right there. Argentinian director Federico Luis received the first prize of the evening as the winner of the short film Palme d'Or for the Opponents. That's the name of the movie, For the Opponents. It follows a young boy growing up in a tough neighborhood in Mexico with dreams of becoming a boxer champion. Outside of the main competition prizes, Barbra Streisand was feted with honorary Palme d'Or. Unable to attend the ceremony after her doctor Nick's travel to health reasons, Streisand sent the video message in which she talked about the role of non-English works in her film education, as well as the struggle she faced as a woman to get projects off the ground across her career. So here's our winners list. Palme d'Or. What does that mean? What does that mean? Golden Palm. Okay. It's their highest prize. It's their best picture. It's their best picture one. Okay. Before that, I was mentioned about Ford. The grand prize. So now again, I gotta look at all this shit. What does that mean? Is that just like the runner-up? Is that for camera work? Is that for what does that mean? Bestowed by the jury of the festival on one of the competing films. Okay, it is number 2. So it's like the runner-up. Okay. That went to Minotaur. Best actress went to, like I said, Virginia and Tao for All of a Sudden. Best director, Ty. But to those 3 names for The Negra and The Fatherland. The jury prize went to The Dream Adventure. Okay, now what's the jury prize? We learning shit, y'all. We're learning shit. A prestigious award presented at the Cannes to recognize original, visionary, or highly regarded films. It is usually selected by the main competition jury and awfully honors films that embody a unique spirit of inquiry. So it's like the bronze. It's like, hey, this is pretty good. It was something a little different, I guess. Best screenplay was one for A Man of His Time. Best actor went to Emmanuel Valentina for Coward. That you just said. Camera d'Or, which I guess is cinematography, went to that's the one we just talked about before. Short films for The Opponents, and then this is just the whole thing of this is just the award show timestamp stuff. So there you go. So those are Cannes winners. Like I said, it's probably a bunch of movies we didn't hear of because it's more of an international thing here. So probably a bunch of movies none of us have heard of. But hey, there you go. I can't lie. I like the awards. It's like in these little boxes. Oh, that's pretty cool. But anyway, yeah, so those are your Cannes winners. All right, and with that is the end of our news, and now it is, of course, time to get into some trailers. I got a few. Look, I had to fucking search pretty goddamn hard this time around, which is kind of surprising. I guess with the kicking off the summer movie festival, a lot of the trailers that are the big tent poles of the summer have already released trailers. But anywho, we got a couple here. One special look, but a lot of trailers here. We're kicking things off with Little Brother, Eric Andre, and John Cena. So, low-key, kind of looking forward to this. Rudd, John Cena, has the perfect life, great job, loving family, and a thriving career as a real estate agent. Until his little brother Marcus, played by Eric Andre, crashes back into his world as a full-blown agent of chaos, stress-testing every part of Rudd's carefully controlled existence. I swear to God. This is like the log line for a fucking The Rock and Kevin Hart movie. I swear, just from that log line, I feel like this movie could easily star The Rock and Kevin Hart in the same exact way. And you know, probably just to play it for jokes, they probably do it the opposite way. Kevin Hart would be the straight-laced guy, and The Rock would be the agent of chaos. But anywho, let's go. Let's pause the tunes. Let's watch some trailers. Gotta unmute it. All right.
Hello. Oh my God. My brother was in a car accident. Is he okay?
He will be. It was quite an accident. He was very lucky.
Who the fuck is this? I don't believe it, but I think that's my little brother from a charity thing in high school. Yeah, I barely remember.
Brother? Is that you?
He obviously doesn't have anywhere else to go. Maybe you can stay with us for a night or two.
What?
No, it's not even like his actual brother.
Get in here.
Just me and you.
Is this really my life? Filming the same thing. How I'm driving a car. He's not my actual brother.
Good morning.
But the timing on this could be worse. I start shooting tomorrow.
We should cut. There's a guy pissing all over the car out there, and he shattered the window. And a car drove by and ripped the door off.
mind me. I'm Rud's little brother.
Maybe he came back into your life for a reason.
Or maybe there's a stranger sleeping in our house.
What happened to the guy I married who said the only thing that matters is family?
Almost burnt the entire house down.
I blow up, you blow up.
I love you when I'm here for
Fuck,
you.
you come up, you come up.
It is good to have you
If I'm
back
popping,
in
you
my
popping. I
life.
got it, you got it.
Look, T, he's
Then it
crying.
matters not, man.
Let the tears flow.
Just the two of us.
This maniac has infiltrated our household.
Just me and you.
I think growing up in his brother's shadow really did a number on him.
That fucking Christopher Maloney.
Our man is hurting right now.
I just want my husband back.
You might want to think about eating that ass.
I am gonna get the old Rudd back if it's the last thing I do.
I pledge my life to you.
I found something. Something rather alarming.
Ah, shit. Is it on the shaft or the groin area?
It's not on any.
Just me and you. Just me and you.
That's definitely a Netflix comedy. I can tell you. I tell you that right now. It's definitely a Netflix comedy. I mean, man, I ain't gonna lie. It wasn't really going that way for me. It wasn't really going that way for me. I mean, I feel like it's definitely a movie I'll just throw on in the background at some point, just to have it play. Some background noise, but whatever. All right, next up, we got a little behind-the-scenes look at the Resident Evil movie from Zach Krieger.
Resident Evil is kind of the flagship for survival horror. Horror, it's not action. What I love about survival horror games and Resident Evil mostly is it's this overwhelming feeling of dread. Where it's like, I have to go down this long, dark passageway. I have 2 shotgun shells. I know there's a lot of shit in there waiting for me, and it's all really bad, but I have to go. Fuck. So I had this idea for a story in the world of Resident Evil, but it's kind of like me. Like, if I was dropped into a Resident Evil game, I'm terrible at guns. I wouldn't know how any of them work. I would miss 99% of all of my shots.
God damn it.
I love the games. I played the games, I don't know how many thousands of hours, but too many. This is an opportunity for me to be loyal to the games in spirit and in tone and build a story that just puts you in that scenario again and again and again with increasing stakes.
That's cool. I do wonder how people are reacting to these, though. He talks about his movie, because I for one, he did mention it. I for one do agree. Like, if the zombie shit happens and you got to use a gun, it take me a minute, because you play the games and everybody's a fucking firearms expert in the games. Even when you play on just like the civilians, who was the nigga in Ethan from 7 and 8? Even this nigga knew how to use a damn gun. But like, I miss all the fucking time. I'm not a trained soldier. Something like that. Okay, see, like some people's down with it. Some people's down with it. I just feel like when that first trailer dropped, some people were upset that it wasn't adapting any of the source material. But I like the idea. Like, he at least explains it flat right here. It's an original story that just takes place within the world of Resident Evil. And I mean, by the way, guys, they made, like, I don't know if y'all remember it, but they made like fucking 5 Resident Evil movies that were based on the damn games, and none of them were that damn good. First one was kind of passable. Two might have been. I haven't seen it in a minute, but I do remember 2 maybe being pretty okay. But everything beyond that shit was ass. The Mila Jovovich movies, yeah, I don't know. Did y'all remember the Netflix series? I don't know if y'all remember. Y'all remember that one? That was terrible as shit. All right, next up we've got it's talking about old school, the gold school, the oldies, the gold school shit. An Earth, Wind, and Fire documentary.
Once you strike that first note,
That's what sweet though. The music you know, the story you don't. Questlove tells the story of the Grammy Award-winning band, chronicling their evolution, highs, lows, and spiritual meaning, and lasting legacy. About Earth, Wind, and Fire.
something that happened.
I feel my heart open up. You get to moving. Hey.
And then you hear,
Wow.
That's when the funk starts. I'm saying to myself, if they can do that, what can I do?
Earth, Wind, and Fire were making a whole different sound.
No people playing no music like that.
You're thinking they're coming from Africa or from outer space.
It wasn't even a show, it was theater.
We tried to bring us together as one.
We didn't know what effect it would have on the people.
One night, I picked up the kalimba. It kind of inspired me to get an African beat on my own.
They've embraced that music could have a higher purpose.
I wanted to reach a universal audience, to evolve consciousness through the music and change the world, change the world, change the world.
Prince, Michael Jackson, they were down there taking notes, man.
You're absorbing these powerful affirmations.
It appeared that everything we touched turned to gold.
They were defining blackness on their own terms.
They made you feel anything was possible.
I'm Mark. Fucking fire. This dope. I watched this. I don't know shit about the Alabama Solution. I don't like the sound of that shit. I'll be down with it. I'll be down to watch this. I don't know shit about Earth, Wind, and Fire. I know like 2 songs, the most well-known song, and that's about it. But I definitely watch this. I definitely check this out. This is pretty cool. Next up, Wildwood, a Leica Studios trailer. So we got some stop motion animation here. There are places you don't go. One choice changes everything. Watch the teaser trailer for Wildwood now and see the movie in theaters on October 23rd. For the makers of Coraline, Wildwood is a sweeping, darkly magical adventure about a young girl who ventures into a dangerous hidden forest to rescue her brother. An odyssey shaped by love, power, and the courage to confront the unknown.
He's gotta go outside sometime.
No, he doesn't.
Promise me you won't leave the house. I promise we won't leave the house.
I'm slowly drifting to you. Stars and planets are calling me.
I don't get no fucking copyright strike from this shit.
A billion years away from you. I'm on my way. I'm on.
Oh shit, the crows got him. Man, I don't think there will ever I don't think there will ever be a time where I am not impressed by stop motion animation.
I don't want any part of your fairy tale. I just want my brother.
October 23rd. That actually looks really damn good. Like I said, I don't think there'll be a time where I'm ever not fucking impressed by fucking stop motion animation, and that goes true for this too. Because yes, I was very impressed. Add them to the subscriber list so I can know. So I can know when get them trailers on my timeline when they come out. Oh man, that's really cool. That's really cool. I'm actually looking forward to this. I'm gonna have to see when another trailer drops, so we get a little bit more from there. But that actually looks really good. Did Leica Studios do that one movie? Shit, what that was it called? The dragon thing, the dragon movie. Kubo and the Two Strings. Is that the one I'm talking about? Coraline, Paranorman, Kuba and the Two Strings. No, there's one called a dragon. I do know this one though. What the hell's the one I'm thinking of? I don't know. But no, that looks good. That looks good. All right, next up we got Hope. Hey, look at that! It's a Kane's competitor. It didn't win anything though, but it was in there. In a remote South Korean village of Hope Harbor, police chief, this is a Korean joint, Bum Sok, and Officer Sung A are called to find a mysterious creature that has wreaked havoc on the village. In the nearby forest, a coterie of hunters, including Sung Ki, set out to track the beast and find themselves hunted instead. But not all is as it seems, and perceptions can be misleading. What begins as ignorance plants the seeds of disaster, escalating through human conflict into a tragedy of cosmic proportions. Oh, shit. Somebody said this is a loud place that I'm all for it. Okay, we can find out. All right, let's check this out. Post-apocalyptic Korean joint. Oh no, it's just post-disaster. Damn. This also looks like it's a little bit of a period piece. I can't speak for how aesthetics of South Korea are. But I'm definitely getting with the car and this nigga's jacket. I'm definitely getting like 90s vibes from this. Oh, damn. Police baddie with the bra.
Oh my gosh!
Looks like an alien from fucking Men in Black. Oh shit, this is an alien invasion movie? Alicia Vikander's in this joint? What? And Michael Fassbender? What the hell? Hey, I can't lie, nigga. This shit look kind of fire. They call it Quiet Place. That was funny. The loud place. This shit looks kind of dope. What was that other Korean movie we watched a while ago? What the fuck was it called? The Fury? Nah, that wasn't what it was. Oh, The Furious. That's what it was called. We watched this last time, right? Yeah, it was the Taken, but if like they was taken into the building from the raid. Hey, shit. I'm gonna have to get into my Korean bag real quick. What other movies did they say it was? The Wailing, what other movies they had? The Wailing, The Yellow Sea, and The Chaser. Check those out. All right, this show looks kind of dope though. I can't lie. I'm interested in this now. It's on my radar now. It's on the radar. Up next, Pressure. It's coming down on me. A gripping cinematic masterpiece. Watch the trailer for Pressure starring Brendan Fraser and Andrew Scott. In the tense 72 hours before D-Day and the fate of the world hanging in the balance, Pressure follows General Dwight D. Eisenhower and Captain James Stagg as they face an impossible choice. Launch the largest and most dangerous seaborne invasion in history or risk losing the war altogether. D-Day, that's Normandy, right? If I'm not mistaken. That's the storming of Normandy, right? I don't need the fucking movie shit. Not what it is. Codename Operation Day-Day is the largest seaborne invasion in operations. Yeah, the Normandy landings. Yeah, okay, yeah, okay. I had to make sure. You know, I know. I gotta get make sure my history's straight.
I'll generalize now.
Soldiers, sailors, and airmen, you are about to embark upon the Great Crusade. The eyes of the world are upon you. D-Day will be the largest seaborne invasion in history. We invade France Monday.
I'm concerned that what you're saying is impossible.
Oh, they won't like this.
There are two major storms advancing towards the Normandy coast,
F1.
even as we speak.
Kerry Condon.
My men are ready. Get them onto the beaches somehow, anyhow. With waves of 10 feet, we won't be landing anywhere.
Churchill says he's a genius.
If D-Day is cancelled, we will lose. Do you want to be personally responsible for losing this war?
Get me the data from every weather balloon, every reconnaissance flight. The invasion is Monday, Monday, Monday.
We have 3 hours. Go or don't go.
We have a small window, but the timing must be perfect.
You want me to send my men into the storm?
They'll never see it coming, sir, never.
Why should I trust you?
We must face the facts! The facts! However frightening they may be!
We will accept nothing less than full victory.
Pressure, the untold true story of D-Day. Rated PG-13, only in theaters May 29th. Discover it at Dolby Cinema.
God, this is a movie I typically wouldn't like. It's a movie that typically wouldn't really speak to me. I probably wouldn't go out and see it. But I ain't gonna lie, it does seem like if I were to sit down and watch it, it actually would kind of like very quickly draw me in. Like I don't doubt like some of the reviews and shit they were saying. I'm pretty sure this is like for a drama, this probably is like really fucking good. You know my relationship with dramas. I don't really like dramas. They don't like me, but when we get together, we have a good time. We have a good time. So like I was surprised. Very like it seemed like it would have like the writing and probably like the heavy drama of like Oppenheimer. I just feel like it probably wouldn't have like the cinematography that Oppenheimer had. But it's like it would be pretty good. It's like it'd be pretty good though. Next up, her private hell. You don't want to hell, baby. When a mysterious mist engulfs a futuristic metropolis, unleashing a deadly and elusive entity, a troubled young woman searches for her father. Her quest collides with an American GI on a harrowing odyssey to rescue his daughter from hell. All right. I swear, old girl here seems to just be like just taking on very, very distinct niche roles. Didn't she do that AI movie not too long ago with Jack Quaid?
That is like you. Say it with me. I am unique.
Another Keynes movie.
Consciousness.
She's like us, but she's not one of us.
And I am made of stardust. The moment you forget that,
They got the nigga who's like, who could we cast in this movie
the
to
moment you
attract the
disappear.
looks-maxing crowd?
Listening.
What the fuck? That was it?
there's not a single person that is like you. Say it with me. I am unique consciousness.
I mean, I like the colors, the costumes.
She's like us, but she's not one of us.
Not a lot of shit going on here. This is nice.
And I am made of stardust.
What the fuck is this? And then it just had this very random change right here. I was like, okay. It's like, I was like, okay, now we're finna get into kind of what the hell's going on in this thing. And then it ended. And I was like, oh, what the fuck? Sophie Thatcher, Charles Bell, Christine. I just know Sophie Thatcher. All right. Well, that was just a teaser trailer of teaser trailers here, July 24th. Next up, 72 Hours. So, speaking of Netflix comedies, this motherfucker could have the same vibe as the last one. A 40-year-old executive, played by Kevin Hart, hopes to save his failing career by joining a group of 20-somethings. Marcelo Hernandez. Oh, from SNL? Mason Gooding, Cam Patterson. He's also from SNL. Ben Marshall on a wild 3-day bachelor party after he's inadvertently added to their group text. I can't lie, just from this setup alone, this seems like some shit that will happen to me. Sometimes I get random texts and I do just like indulge in it, and I just kind of fuck with the person on the other side. So I can't lie. I had a whole. It was a very polite and nice conversation with some. She never said how old she was. She seemed like she was more of an older lady from LA. She was very nice. And I was just like, oh, it just kind of started like she texted me something. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I think you have the wrong number. And she was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for that to happen. I was hoping I didn't ruin your day. I was like, oh, no, it's all good. You didn't ruin my day. But you have a great day. And then we just had a conversation after that. It was pretty nice. Yeah, so 72 Hours, starring Kevin Hart. It does have Kevin Hart in here, though, so I ain't got too much hope for it to be actually fun.
Trafficking. Everybody going to jail. Hands on your head.
Maybe guys can clear it up.
This guy is a
Mike Epps. He's also on SNL. I don't know his name, but he's on SNL too. This guy is not. I don't know who he is.
stranger that is on our bachelor party. He vomited on us, and then we had to get naked.
He's like our friend, but he's older than us. So he's like our daddy. Guys, you're not helping.
You gotta see this. I'm in a random group chat with some guys planning their bachelor party. They're inviting me.
To Miami? Yeah, they want me to go.
My boss thinks I'm getting too old.
Damn. Sorry, baby. It's fine. This is my opportunity to
Connect with the youth. It's really weird that you came. I had no idea you were like 50.
No, man, I'm 40.
That's still so many years to be.
We got 72 hours.
Shower up and put on your good panties. You look like a bad genie.
You look like Shorter Pitbull.
I like it. First, we chilling and grilling by the pool.
Oh my God, look at all these women around. Be like freshmen. Be like me, man.
Where are they coming from?
Then we hit the club, boys, and guess what? No survivors.
Pull your dick out.
It's enough. No dick for you.
And then party bus. We're hitting South Beach tonight. Can I offer you some Zin? I'm gonna do 2.
I'm gonna do 3.
Oh. My lips are getting numb.
Have you been swallowing them?
I can't lie, bro. I have heard this word. This I told you. I told you I would be in this situation. I've seen this fucking word jumped around so many fucking times. You know how much of a fucking nerd I am? I've seen this word jumped around so many times, Every time I fucking hear about it, my mind immediately goes to the fucking Zens for video games that niggas used to cheat on fucking 2K because niggas lame as fuck. So I have no idea what the fuck this shit is. Apparently it's a new fucking drug that young niggas is doing nowadays. I don't fucking know. I don't do drugs.
Come on, Joe.
Something's off about this guy. Are you a police
Commando?
officer? Me? Prove you're not a cop. Do the drugs. What you were dead men walking.
Tonight we in the major league. Follow me.
We gotta go.
Guys, jellyfish at 9 o'clock. Oh my God! No, your face. My face what?
It's a cauliflower face.
I think it got me. No, we know. It got me.
Joe, before you go,
Yeah.
you look like an unsuccessful swinger.
Yeah, you look like Black Elton John.
You look like a fruit by the foot.
John Hurl's Hayden Shaw. Who the fuck? I don't even know any of these names. Directed by Tim Story. Well, not surprised, but also like not surprised. It's directed by Tim Story. I don't know. It's just, I swear this feels like Kevin Hart had just had a fucking, when he hosted SNL, he just had such a good time. He was like, hey, I gotta make a movie with these guys. Fucking terrible Kevin Hart impression. It's just like, hey, wow, I gotta make a movie with these guys. I don't even think it's been on SNL since these new guys came over. But whatever. Hey, but exactly like I said, it's a fucking Netflix comedy. It's not gonna be something I go searching for. But shit, I'll probably throw it on one day and have it be some background noise. I don't know. Next up, Strung from Peacock. It's a TV show. It says rated TV. Is it a TV show or is it TVMA? For director Malcolm D. Lee, a talented violinist takes a prestigious job as a music tuner for a gifted daughter of an influential and enigmatic family. As she becomes entangled in their opulent world, unsettling secrets begin to surface, forcing her to question her safety, her dreams, and sanity. Is this a movie or a show? Hold on. Streaming on June 26th. It says on movies, on the movie charts. It's a TV movie, I guess.
We need somebody. A full-time live-in music tutor for my granddaughter.
The type of money they paying? It's the perfect opportunity.
Let's meet your potential student. Suri, come down and meet Layla.
The Zulu believe if you die in your dreams, you die in real life. Be careful what you dream.
The career's more stable when you in your prime. That paper, baby.
I don't think Fiend is that's a good track to use for your horror movie.
That type of money makes people act crazy.
They're from Bel Air.
Something is wrong in that house.
You ever been choked during sex?
Why am I not surprised? Wow. Now it all makes sense. Now it all makes sense. Yes, of course.
It's the best order.
The light-skinned woman goes into the house with the dark-skinned family, and the dark-skinned family is evil. Now it all makes sense, Tyler Perry.
Sorry about Mommy. sometimes she gets mad and does bad things.
I worry about Sorry. We don't pay you to worry.
What did you find?
No one has to find out.
Why would you do that to me? You're sick!
I will take care of you. I don't need help, but I think you will. Will.
Wait.
And this is the high five. Oh my goodness. Good morning.
Yeah, done. What up, brother? What's up, dude? What's up, nerd?
Tell me that's not the same. Tell me that's not the same thing. Okay, it is a movie. I can tell you what I will not be watching. Oh shit, that's fucking hilarious. Oh yeah, I can tell you what I will not be watching. It'll be strong. All right, finally we got the last Masters of the Universe trailer. Over 40 years ago, he saved this universe. He inspired a generation. Now He-Man returns. Watch the final theatrical trailer for Masters of the Universe. Oh, shit.
Adam, when you hold the magic sword, what do you say?
By the power of Grayskull.
Go on. Now you're ready.
Hello, girl from Deadpool.
The prodigal prince has returned. I am a devil, but I mean to be a god.
What am I supposed to do?
You are he who will restore peace to Eternia.
Skeletor took my family, and he destroyed our world.
I'm gonna Matthew McConaughey?
And he destroyed...
No? Yes? No? Maybe?
Destroyed
No. No, it's not that.
our world. I'm gonna fight for it.
Mechanic. And Rambo.
Hell yeah!
And you, Fisto!
Mr. Allen!
It's Adam, dude.
Hey, put your neck away.
Let me show you what real power looks like.
Our time for talk is over.
Can you come help me with this? Whoa.
It is quite heavy, so if you could just...
Oh my god, yeah.
I'm still very unsure about this movie. Like I said, I went on a whole spiel on it the first time we watched the trailer. It's like I see the comedy in this. I see the little lightheartedness in this. But again, it's like, is it gonna be too much? We got fucking the throat goat in here and shit. So, so I was like, we got. Which, by the way, all three of these niggas just fucking sexual innuendo. Just sexual innuendo.
Mechanic.
You got Mechanic, fucking the deepest throat in Eternia.
And Ram Man.
Yeah, Ram Man. He's gonna shove it in here regardless.
And you, Fisto.
No words even need to be said about Fisto. You know what I mean? So it's like I see the lightheartedness, but again, it's like it's gonna be. Will it be too fucking goofy? You know what I mean?
Mr. Allen!
It's Adam, dude.
Hey, put your neck away.
So I'm worried if it's gonna be too goofy. Like I said, it's gotta have a lot of heart in this. If it's gonna have to truly buy into this, it's gotta have a lot of heart. And like, we gotta see how this shit goes. We gotta see how it goes. I don't know. We're gonna have to wait till reviews and see what the people saying about this. Like I see the humor. There's some lightheartedness in there and shit. Looks nice, looks decent enough, but it still is like.
Oh my god, yeah.
He-Man was before my time, so I'm not bought into it like that. But we got to see. But anyway, with that is it for this episode of News Drop. So thank you all so much for watching. Of course, I very much appreciate it. Out doing real life IRL shit. So we had to push this off for a day, do it the following day. So yeah, unfortunately so this week I'm probably gonna do it more and I record the news drops the day before they come out. So except for this one, which usually does the day before it comes out, but I had planned Sunday, so here I am early Monday morning, recording this. So there you have it. So I'm gonna have to get this edited, export, uploaded in a couple hours so it can be up for the day. But anyway, yeah, so probably, the TV, I'll record that one on Tuesday. So I gotta record tomorrow. And then the video game was we'll record that Thursday to come out Friday. So we'll have everything already and all that shit going for there. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. We think about the new cast for Judd Apatow's movie. James Franco joining John Rambo. The Mandalorian and Grogu, #1 at the box office. Do you think it's gonna have the legs to succeed, or are we're looking at yet another disappointing Star Wars movie? Let me know down in the comments below. But of course, also make sure you subscribe to be down for when the video game and TV news drop. We got some Dragon Age stuff coming. I'm finally fucking finishing up The Boys and Daredevil this week because I have been fucking ducking and dodging The Boys spoilers for days now. So I'm like, I gotta watch this damn show so I can before I slip up and actually look and read any of these damn spoilers. So yeah, we'll finish those eventually sometime this week. So expect I just watch for those to come up next week. Of course, after that, TV will be done for quite some time, and then I'll focus on movies. I gotta play some more Pragmata. Movies I gotta watch: Mario movie, Mortal Kombat, and of course summer movie season's kicking off. So we got movies I gotta watch for as we get started for the summer movie season. So anyway, that's it for me here today. Thank you all so much for watching. I very much appreciate it. Till next time, everybody, always remember to stay watching, stay playing, stay awesome, and of course, most importantly, to stay safe out there. Until next time, everybody, I'll speak to you all later. Deuces.